Okay. It is January 31st, okay? We are here to talk preseason Celebrity Big Brother 3, and we could not be more excited. Jury Duty is back with two of our best friends, Warren and Tommy. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's get into it, okay? There they are, our celebrities. Okay, there's a lot to get into. I don't want to waste any time. I want to go through alphabetically. First person. Wait, first. Hold on. Hi, Warren. Hi, Tommy.
Hi.
Hi.
How excited are you for celebrity?
I'm just excited about Big Brother in general.
He doesn't care about celebrity.
I was going to say about the same. I'm just happy to have some sort of Big Brother content to watch again.
I agree. I'm just so ready to be immersed in this world again. I'm ready for the feeds. I'm ready for the schedule. I'm ready for how hectic this February is looking. Winter is booked, busy, and very blessed. I couldn't be more excited about it. And this whole thing is kicking off with Mr. Carson Crestley. All right. You don't know him. He used to be on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. And he's also a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. What do we think? Exciting? Yay, nay?
He was one of the ones that I was most excited to see.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Personally.
I didn't expect it in a million years. I think he's going to be a lot of fun.
He's gonna be fun. It seems like the past two seasons have had the token gay celebrity, so I guess he fills that role.
You tried it. We got more than one gay.
He seems like the type of person in the cast that's really going to be coming to play too. To me,
Yeah.
I don't know why. I really think he's going to be coming in and playing.
You think so?
I really do.
I actually expect him to not know truly what's going on, to maybe catch on halfway through and then be booted. once he starts to catch on, be like, okay, we got to get him out. Yeah.
I don't know. In the commercials for this season, he seems pretty. I mean, obviously the commercials are scripted, but he seems like he's there to play.
Yeah.
You think he's in it?
I get the feeling from
Carson
him.
came to win, huh?
I get the feeling from him.
Here.
He's going to do pretty well, I think.
All right. I'm here for it. I mean, obviously, people already know. I definitely expect him to align with Todrick if they're not stupid.
Sure.
Especially just for the Drag Race connection, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And obviously, we'll get into Todrick later. He's way later in the alphabet. I mean, if you're going by first name, because that's how CBS did it. So don't judge me. If you saw the credits, obviously, that was just because CBS did it that way. I understand that alphabetical order is supposed to be my last name. All right, so don't try me in the comments. Do we have anything else about Carson? I'm good on Carson because this one.
Carson.
So Chris Kattan.
I'm actually excited about him.
I'm here for it.
Wait, people are excited?
I
was.
Today I was thinking about, I was like, what if both Chris K's form a Chris K alliance? They could either do that or just be mortal enemies.
I find that
I was actually really excited to see him on there.
Now, can you give me some context on who this man is?
So he is from
It's a
old school
beautiful
SNL.
Okay.
It's a beautiful Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, you've absolutely seen some of his
I
sketches.
have
You
to
just
have,
don't
yeah.
recognize him. Yeah.
Right. Like I said, I know two people in this cast. Two. That's it.
Well, did you know Carson? Okay. All right. No, wait. So let's just keep track of the fact that we have not yet gotten to one person that won. I just want that to be a thing as we go through the whole thing. I'm not excited or deterred by the presence of Chris Kattan.
I think he's gonna be fun. I
I think he's a good
I
one.
think so too.
Yeah.
Do we think that he might be a rabble rouser? Rouse the rabbles.
I don't necessarily think he's like a troublemaker. I think he's just a funny guy, but I feel like he's gonna kind of go with the flow more. I don't think he's really gonna cause waves.
Right, I think he's gonna give like the fun TV energy, but he's not gonna like start shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. I heard things to the contrary on another podcast. I heard they expect terrible things from Chris Kattan, and he's actually not a very good man. And we'll have to see if any of that is true.
I honestly I don't really I don't really know Chris Kattan or much about him outside of the context of him doing like funny things with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
So he might be a terrible person. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, Chris Kattan was described to me, courtesy of Hey Julie, was described to me as the lesser funny, kind of like estranged like person next to Will Ferrell. Like Will Ferrell took off and he failed.
That's absolutely true.
Right, and they painted him to be a very bitter Betty. Okay.
Oh, well, I know nothing about that, but
I don't know anything about that either. But I can't wait to see this bitterness unfold. Because when things don't go his way, if that's true, we're sure to see some sparks. So I'm certainly here for that. And next, we have one of America's sweethearts, whether you want to recognize him as such or not, Mr. Chris Kirkpatrick. Okay.
America's sweetheart.
Yeah, you tried it. You damn right, America's sweetheart. Okay, came from NSYNC, hails to us from one of the best boy bands this world has ever seen. Okay.
Also known as Chip Skylark on the TV show Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes, that is my pick to win it all, Mr. Chip Skylark himself.
Of course.
The most popular singer in Dimsdale.
Wait, stop. What is this? Who, what? On what now?
You know the show Fairly Odd Parents?
I rejected it.
Oh! Wow!
Well, there is a famous singer on that show voiced by Chris Kirkpatrick.
Is that so?
No.
Yeah.
Sings the song
You never heard
My
My Shiny Teeth in Me?
Of course not. I just told you I rejected the show.
God.
Why would I listen to any music that came from
I
it?
tell you, if you
It's
rejected
about-
that show, if you rejected that show, you basically rejected Chris Kirkpatrick. So do better. Chip Skylark, man.
I'll accept this sass because I way overvalued Chris Kirkpatrick in my introduction. To call him America's sweetheart was way an overestimation.
Well, apparently he's more beloved than you know.
Apparently, consider me schooled. Okay. So we'll see. Do we think he knows anything about Big Brother?
Absolutely not.
Right. Because you saw who he cited as one of his favorite players.
Oh, I didn't see that actually.
I did not.
Was the always offensive Jackson Mickey. Now,
Oh no.
Right. And I wonder if he knows all those things. Are you just a casual who only watched the episodes and don't exactly? We don't.
I mean, even if you were a casual, you watched the finale.
Yeah, right.
You watched the finale, but you didn't really know. You knew, but did you? Like, I don't know. I don't really hold that against him because he was, in a group with another gay. Like, I don't know. But we're gonna have to wait and see. I think Chris is fine. I don't think so.
I did see a lot of people speculating, like, well, we got Chris because we couldn't get Lance, which, like, ouch.
Except, like, where's the lie? No. No, not to be rude. No, I don't mean to be rude. I apologize. I'm sorry, Chris. We're rooting for you. All right. Of the people we've discussed, if we're going in alphabetical order, this person is my first unknown. Cynthia Bailey.
Oh, I love her.
You do.
I would have preferred.
I've never watched.
But...
Yeah, I've never watched any of the Real Housewives, so I have no idea who she is.
All right, so tell me more. Why do you love her? What about her?
She's a nice girl. I like her. She's
a nice girl. Why?
Yeah, I mean, this is going off of what I watched 5 years ago. I haven't watched
Mhm.
it in a really long time. But yeah, I think she's a businesswoman, so she might have good strategy.
She's about her money.
Yeah, so you never know. Who knows if she's even a Big Brother fan?
Right.
'Cause
And that's
sometimes
always the thing that we run into with these celebrity offshoots.
yeah,
Is that people are really just there to cash in real quick.
they don't know how to
Mhm.
play the game.
No, they don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I had heard that she's a flopper on Housewives. She doesn't fight. She doesn't do anything. She's just a nice girl.
Yeah,
Which it's not
Doesn't
what I'm
make
looking
her-
for. Like, okay. I mean, she's pretty and everything. Like, good for her. But
If I hear that a Real Housewife is going to be on the show, I assume fireworks right off the bat.
exactly,
Yeah.
yes, and that's why I feel like I'm disappointed with Cynthia Bailey. I don't know anything about her, but I was just told that she's not a fighter, which means I'm not sure I care. But like, I can't wait to be proven wrong. Next person. Okay, next. Wait, unless anybody else has something for Cynthia. Warren is sitting back. I'm already assuming this is not on the list of two.
The list of two.
That would be really interesting if the only two people that Warren knew were Chris Kirkpatrick and Cynthia Bailey.
Or Carson Crestley. And, so stupid.
Oh my god.
I
So
know
far-
he knows the next one.
so
I know
far
he
I've
knows
known
the next
everyone,
one.
so maybe I do know more than two.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do. I'm gonna move Warren here because I know he knows the next one. So I'm gonna let him run away with this one. This one is for you, Warren, and not because you're my favorite, but because it's alphabetical order. Bam, Lamar Odom.
Yep, that is number 2.
I know. Tell me about him.
He's ex-basketball player, played for the Lakers and the Clippers, I believe, amongst a few other teams. NBA champion, and most importantly, most well-known for dating Kourtney Kardashian?
Chloe.
Chloe.
This
I
is
only knew
one of
Chloe
them.
because the podcast I listened to on the way home from work today. I just knew he was basketball. I didn't know where he came from or where he hailed. I just knew he was American. He was from my country, so I was
Yep.
about it. Yeah.
He's an NBA champion and dated a Kardashian.
I hear he's had some troubles though.
He has
Yes,
been.
a lot of health issues specifically. I know he was in the hospital a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, for like a heart condition.
Mhm.
They thought he wasn't gonna make it.
Wow.
But
I heard he had 12 strokes.
yeah,
Whoa.
he had a lot of. He was hanging on for dear life at one
Mhm.
point.
Yeah. So there's Lamar. And with that, like with like not like I'm not enjoying saying this, but like I'm kind of expecting him to be first boot.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like somebody who's meant to be in this house. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. It just that doesn't really sound like a safe environment. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really somebody who is
I
really struggled
yeah,
like
I
that.
don't
Like,
know
I don't
how-
know. I don't know. Kind of
I
rubs
don't
me
know
wrong.
how physically that took a toll on his body, but he is still a world class athlete.
Mm.
So I really don't know how it's gonna.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the physical side of it aside, like I just feel like that, like the mental toll of I don't know, just being in a house with like 10 other strangers with no contact. Well, we know celebrities do have some contact, right? We know they're not completely cut off. They do seem to get a little something, but
This is
I
also
don't
a
know.
much shorter period of time. I mean,
Yeah.
Even as far as celebrity seasons go, I mean, this is going to be 3 weeks, like exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, I don't know. It just kind of rubs me a little
It's a
wrong.
nice little mini vacation.
I hope.
I want to see a basketball player play better than Meta World Peace, and I
It's not gonna take
We
much.
deserve it.
It doesn't take much.
Another former
Yeah.
Laker.
Didn't Meta vote for the wrong person
Yes.
the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
he
didn't
he
even
voted
understand
for
how
his
to
best.
vote.
He voted for his best friend Chuck Liddell to be evicted. because he thought he was voting for him to
Good
stay.
for him to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poor thing. The poor thing. What's the
Mess.
Mess.
My favorite house guest of all time.
Well, you love the chaos, so.
Listen, I love chaos too, but I like for it to be organized and intentioned. You know, Misha Tate.
Misha Tate, UFC fighter, former UFC champion, actually.
Are you reading this from her Wikipedia, or did you actually know this about her?
Oh, I know this. I watched UFC. Come on, man.
No, I'm not mocking you.
all
If
right.
anything, I'm mocking her.
No, she's a great fighter, great
She
athlete.
is.
Yeah, she's tough. She's gonna do really well on some of the physical competitions.
Is she? I
Yeah.
object to her purple hair.
Well, it's
Why?
not always
Why?
that color.
I object to it because I'm just feeling like, oh, okay, we need an athletic female. First, we had Natalie Eva Marie, purple hair. So now we're just picking another purple-haired female athlete. Like, I don't know. It just felt too intentioned.
Well, maybe her hair won't be purple when she's actually in the house. Maybe that's just the photo.
I guess we'll find out in 2 days.
I think she's not only a physical threat, but I feel like she's someone that can cause some drama in the house too. So she's
Why do you
definitely
think
somebody
that?
to watch. She's just, just from watching press conferences, like pre-fight press conferences and weigh-ins and things like that, whenever she's about to go up against like an opponent or things like that, trying to intimidate and things like that, I think she's going to be an interesting person to watch in the house.
Okay.
She's
Sure.
definitely one that intrigued me a lot.
Yeah.
I think of the people that I know the name Misha Tate, just from the sports world, but I've never seen any of her fights or anything like that. But she was one person I looked at that list and I said, ooh, she might actually do really well.
Okay. All right. We'll say. So did Natalie Eva Marie.
Yeah.
She had her time to shine. She did a nice job. Good for her. Yeah. All right. This next one. All right. I don't want to like. All right. Shut up, Kyle. Shit. And I really wanted to remember how to say this name right. Marie.
I think it's Mirai Nagasu. I think.
Nagasu is definitely right. The Marie. I'm a little nervous.
Who is she?
Shh.
She's an Olympic figure
Olympic skater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
She actually, I saw this in her little introduction video. She said she's an Olympic medalist. She's also the first American. I think she said it was the first American woman figure skater to land a triple axel in competition. So
Okay.
pretty badass.
Okay. Now, what does that mean? Now, I read something that she did not want to play a game similar to Frenchies.
I wonder why.
Did you also read this?
I did not read that.
Yeah, that was apparently part of her Us Weekly interview.
That's so funny.
Yeah, she didn't want to play a game similar to Frenchies because such and such. But I don't know. She just looks a little boring to me.
Well, I'm wondering if she said that. Do you think that is an indication that she's a fan of the show? And
that's why I
might
wanted
be
to
good
bring
with
it up.
strategy
That's
and all
why I
that?
wanted to bring it up because I'm saying she looks a little boring, but is she? Because like clearly she watches something, and if she doesn't really watch for real, she at least watched that.
Yeah.
So,
You don't know. She could be ruthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could
never
be
know.
giving like the energy of like nice sweet girl that you underestimate until she like cuts everybody to the finish line,
and that's what I would like to see from her. I don't know anything about her otherwise, but yeah, okay. So we have some hope for her for Marie. Is that
Definitely.
we decided how we say her name, Marie?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
I hope it's right. I hate to butcher somebody's name. All right, this next one, I need some help. I don't know who this is, except for the little podcast I listened to on the way home. But otherwise, Shanna Moakler. I
See,
understand this is the
The only things I know
ex-wife.
about her are people that she's tied to.
Well, I think
Right. That's all I know too, and I feel like that's not really knowing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't feel like I know anything actually about her. Apparently, she was Travis Barker's ex-wife.
Mhm.
Yep.
And was on
Oh, I know.
They had a reality show together too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Meet the
Meet the
Barkers.
Barkers.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's what I hear.
I think she was also like a pageant queen. She was a Playboy playmate. She did some other stuff, like modeling, actress work, stuff like that. But I feel like another reason she's interesting to me is that I'm wondering if we're gonna get like funny banter between her and Lamar Odom
Uh-huh.
because she is Travis Barker's ex-wife. Lamar Odom is Khloe Kardashian's ex. And now Travis Barker is marrying Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah.
And I wonder if we'll get any funny like little stories between Shanna and Lamar, just based on their sort of Kardashian connection.
I'm happy that somebody knows some of these social inner workings because I don't know anything about.
Literally,
any
all
of
I
these
know
people.
about her is the other people that she's tied to. Like,
Well, thank goodness, because otherwise, I didn't really know why she mattered.
I didn't know who she was. You guys said she was married to Travis Barker. Then I.
Oh, okay,
realized.
all right. Well, Warren remains silent. He still doesn't know anything about that.
I know who Travis Barker is.
Yeah.
sure.
Right? Yeah. Well, speaking of not knowing who people are, really appropriate because it brings us to our next person. Unless somebody has something else with Miss Shanna, kind of good on that one. Teddy Mellencamp is up next.
Teddy.
Daughter of John Cougar.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear she's an accountability coach.
I hear she's a part of an MLM, so. Ugh.
Well, so is I, Sensei. So I don't
Oh
really-
no!
I'll have you know I make good money off of Sensei.
No!
And I still buy Sensei. I'll have you know. Thank you very much.
Oh my god!
What does Teddy sell that you are already? Like...
I don't know. I just know that that's what people were like. No, like people were like really put off by it. But
Okay, well everybody owns something Avon, so don't come for us. All right? Everybody's just trying to make an honest buck. All right, I can be selling wax or I can be selling drugs. And depending on when you met me, I was doing both. You guys are crazy.
oh my god!
And that's all I have about Teddy Mellencamp. I couldn't care less. I don't know anything about this
I don't know
woman.
her.
I don't know her.
Ooh.
I barely know her father.
Exactly. I don't know his father either. I don't know. I just know his name is John Cougar. So
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I did hear.
Very
you
clever.
know her?
No, I know John.
John
Mellencamp.
Cougar. Yeah.
I thought we got to your number 2.
No, it was Chris Kirkpatrick
already hit the
and
2.
Lamar Odom. That was it.
Oh, for some reason I didn't think you knew Chris. I didn't know we were already done. So that game is over.
That
We're
game
done
is
with who Warren knows.
so far gone.
It's been done.
It's been done.
I thought we were still waiting.
No.
Shit. I wish I didn't know that until like the end. I was still excited. I was like, "Teddy Mellencamp? No. Damn.
No,
All right.
I-
Well,
Oh my god!
I know like a few songs by John Mellencamp. My parents listened to him.
Yeah. Got some
my
classics,
parents
you know?
certainly didn't.
Yeah, couldn't name one off the top of my head, but
Damn.
if I heard it, I'd be like, "Oh, that's him."
Come on, Jack and Diane. Hurts
Ah,
so
there you
good.
go. There
Hurts
you
so
go.
good.
I know that one.
Wait, Jack and Diane? Is that why they're named that on Blackish? Jack and Diane? Nobody else watches Blackish?
Sorry.
I should know better the company I keep. Anyway, look what I'm surrounded by. Like, of course not. Anyway,
Ah!
You guys are all cringing, but like,
Look what I'm
well, your
surrounded
fault.
by.
No one knows. No one knows. So
Yes.
anyway, next, thank
Oh my
goodness, so I don't feel so alone. Todd Bridges, person behind what you talking about, Willis.
That's all I know about him.
That's all I know about him too. Well, except that I do know that he's had some troubles in life, like legal troubles and stuff, and troubles, drugs. But that's all I know. I don't really know anything about him personally. I have no concept of how he'll behave in the house. I don't know anything about him. Actually, the podcast that I was listening to said, you know what? How did Todd Bridges even become a part of this? There was probably $20,000 left at the end. They said, you know what? We can get Todd Bridges. And they got.
Oh no.
I hope that's not true. I hope that's not
Oh,
true,
no.
Todd. We're rooting for you. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about you. He's 56. Possibly the oldest person in the house. Jury's still out. How old is Carson? We'll have to check that. Fact check. Where's Snopes?
Where's
No, she's not 56. I don't know her. I just had to see her face again. I'm sorry. So it's definitely between him. Oh wait, 56? No, probably younger.
No,
No, I actually
I'm
okay.
not
Actually,
sure.
no. Wait, I read something about this picture that
Did
CBS is
you?
using for Chris Kattan.
Did
Apparently, this is a photoshopped picture from like 14 years ago. So
14?
Oh,
Why
no.
didn't you say that when we first showed it?
I forgot.
You wait until we get to T.
I completely forgot.
he's 51.
I read an article that
51.
I read an
Okay.
article. It was like, CBS is trying to pass off this 14-year-old photo of Chris Kattan.
Oh God.
Wow.
I think the headline also included poorly photoshopped photo.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Chris.
Oof.
Sorry, Chris. I heard that he broke his spine on Saturday Night Live and sued NBC, and they have paid for basically everything.
For Chris
Anybody else
Kattan?
hear that? For Chris Kattan.
I did not know of this, but
I did not know this either.
Okay, now wait. In case it's not true, you didn't hear it here first, all right? Because I heard it from somebody else, so I repeated it. It's not mine. It's not mine. Y'all not gonna come for me. Don't cancel me. I already got canceled during BB23. I don't need to be canceled for CBB3. That's for damn sure. But my favorite, Bay #1, probably gonna be first boot.
First
Todrick Hall.
boot.
I think he might be first boot.
honestly,
Why? Because
Why?
people are
I don't-
threatened.
Yeah, I don't want him to be, but I feel like he's way too public with his love for the show,
right.
his friendship with Tiffany Mitchell and the rest of the cookout. I feel like he could be our Jonathan Bennett super fan, like early flaring out.
He's a lot of people's pick to win.
Unless he's HOH first week.
That's what I'm saying. He's my pick to win too. I feel like he has the best chance to win, but at the same time, because of his very public relationships, I'm not really sure. But I feel like this particular group of celebrities, they don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't think any of these people actually watch the show. I think they were offered a couple of bucks to be on it, and they watched a couple of old seasons and they just moved in. I don't really think these are like people who really, really know what's happening, and I think they can help him.
But I also think it could hurt him, because I feel like, and I almost think that, like, from what you said, right? Mirai even said, like, oh, I don't want to have a Frenchie type of game, right?
Right.
A lot of these celebrities might be thinking, if they're not already familiar with the game, might be saying, oh, let me go watch the last season, and they're basing things on that. And then they see all the interaction that Todrick has had with the previous cast, of BB23, and maybe they're thinking, because they only have a basic knowledge of the game, like, look at how entrenched he is in this Big Brother culture. The whole cast is staying at his house and this and that. Like, if they were fans of the game for the last 10 years, they might not even think of it as big of a deal. But if they see Todrick connected to all these, very recent members of the Big Brother cast, that could be the reason that he has the biggest target on his back coming into the house right off the bat.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I just don't know that anybody paid that much attention to anything that was going on at that time to know that he should be a threat, if that makes sense.
Right. I don't think that they necessarily were paying attention at the time, but maybe if they said, "Listen, I'm going into this house. Let me watch a little bit of this show," and they just watch the most recent season.
I mean, it depends on how long they've known they were booked for, though. Like, did they have the time? I mean, granted, I'm also thinking about like the sequester of like normal people going into the house, but like, did they have enough time to really do that much research before they were going in? You know?
Yeah. I feel like the only
know.
person who would have done anywhere near that amount of research would have been Miss Marie.
Yeah.
Because she's younger and so on and so forth.
Or Carson, because what's his name? Ross was already on a Celebrity.
Yeah, but I feel like Carson would sooner try to team up with Todrick than work against him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
It's very interesting.
And honestly, Marie, if you're not an idiot, you should just make a final 3 with Toddy and just let that be and just fucking.
Well, that was going to be my argument too. Like, if people in the house who don't know the game at all know that Todrick is so like closely intertwined with everything, like, would they sooner align with him rather than boot him? You know,
it's true too.
Yeah. Because honestly, if you boot Todrick, then I feel like you kind of have a house of people who don't even really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I also feel like taking Todrick out right at the start, like it just it makes
It'd be
the
real
whole
bad for the season.
house way more boring.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. And I wonder if that's why we didn't get a live move-in. Do we think that's production trying to like make sure that certain people make it X far? Like
Maybe.
X far, is that the right way to put that? Like, you know what I meant? Like,
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
right. It's kind of stupid, and I just really highlighted it. So anyway.
Also, wait, Warren, you don't know Todrick Hall?
I've seen Instagram posts and stuff, but like I don't know him from whatever he's famous for.
Well, he was on American Idol, right?
Okay.
Was big on YouTube, and I mean he's all
Big
around
YouTube career.
An all around performer, dancer, singer, choreographer, everything.
Yeah, no shot.
Okay.
I've seen him with pictures with past like BB23 people.
Yeah.
I recognize the face. I recognize the name. Just not familiar with anything he's ever done ever.
Sure.
If it weren't for Kyle, I wouldn't know who he was either.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not a knock on Todrick at all. I don't know anybody in this cast aside from Chris Kirkpatrick.
I guess just
and
because
Lamar
of like
Odom, so.
because of like the kind of spaces that we find ourselves in, I guess just assumed that he's a much bigger name than he is. I don't know, because like I feel like everybody that I associate with knows him very well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I felt similarly when I was listening to Hey Julie, my favorite Big Brother podcast, and they basically said they had no idea who he was as well. And it hurt me.
Robin Taryn didn't really know him that well either.
I'm sorry?
I said Robin Taryn didn't really know him that well either on Robin's podcast.
I don't like that. Todrick Hall is everything.
Interesting.
Todrick Hall is the moment. Todrick Hall is life. Todrick Hall is everything one should want to be. No, I love Todrick Hall. I'm actually going to see him in April. I spent the extra money to make sure I get to meet him afterwards and for hugsies and pixies.
And congratulations for winning Celebrity Big Brother 3.
I hope, because if you follow my predictions, okay, a month before move-in, I met Tamar Braxton. And then she won. And now a month after move out, I'm meeting Todrick.
So he's got to. That's how it works.
Or he's first boot, because it's reverse. So either I gifted him or I fucked him.
Sure, fair. All right.
If we're gonna go with my logic, I could have really screwed him over. So we have to see. When we get to Wednesday, we find out. Because I hate that these people have been in the house for a week and we don't know what is going on.
Right.
Does the Jury Duty socials, like at least the Twitter, follow that random guy Mel? Do you know Mel? Do you ever look at this Twitter?
I don't
You're
know.
chuckling, but you shouldn't be chuckling. This guy Mel, Twitter suggested him to me, like on my personal, and like he's always tweeting about like all reality shows, which I happen to love him for. Like he's always tweeting about Survivor, The Amazing Race, like everything I watch. Whatever suggested tweet is exactly for me. But he was tweeting like images of like all the house guests around like the kitchen island. So there's some kind of like there's
like
some
a leak?
kind of there's some kind of live leak going on.
Well, didn't they do some kind of like live feed preview thing on the first couple of seasons of Celebrity? They had like a few days.
I don't know. I never watched the second season. I watched live.
Well, because I was wondering.
I wasn't really a feeder.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to have like any sort of live feeds for this at all. And looking back, I saw that in like season 1, season 2 of Celebrity Big Brother, like the few days before the premiere, they had like very short windows of time. Maybe it was 3 or 4 days in the week leading up to the premiere, where they had like 15-minute windows where the live feeds were available. And you can kind of see what was going on. So I wonder if it was maybe something like that.
It could have been, because the little screenshot, I retweeted it on my personal, but it was like them like toasting or something like that. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a juicy shot or anything like that.
Right, like as if they had just moved in.
Yeah. It wasn't anything like good, but it just was like, oh my gosh, like I'm seeing them all together. Like I'm so ready to get going here. Like
I wrote a couple of notes down because I was just preparing.
Oh, you got notes already.
John Dunphy has
I believe
preseason chat.
I believe
literally decided 48 hours ago.
Celebrity Big Brother season 1, right? It started February 7th, but February 2nd, 5th, 6th, and 7th they had 15-minute windows on each of those days where they had the live feeds up. So February 2nd, it was like 2 to 2:15. February 5th, 6 to 6:15. Like they were just showing like these little snippets, but that was, a few days before the show opened, and then February 7th was the premiere. So I'm wondering if it was just something like that. They were showing like 15 minutes of the live feeds came up, in these days that they've been moving in that we haven't seen.
Certainly possible. Yeah, I don't know. I certainly missed it. There were a couple of times I pulled it up in the living room TV, and Tommy was like, "Really?" I'm like, "I'm just checking, just to make sure." Maybe
you never know.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. Maybe somebody made a mistake.
Well, I'm actually. So I have found these. I have found this online for like the first 2 Celebrity Big Brother seasons, but I'm wondering if they're going to do more with live feeds on this season. They might not be, but I actually have been like trying to Google like. Celebrity Big Brother.
Were there feeds like throughout the season on the first 2?
I didn't watch them in real time, so I don't know.
There were feeds for Celebrity 2.
Okay. So I'm wondering if they'll be there again, because all I've seen online, I haven't seen any schedule for like preseason feeds, like anything that might have been screenshotted and posted to Twitter already. But all I've seen, when the question has come up, will there be live feeds for Celebrity Big Brother season 3? I've just seen that, yes, there will be. So I'm assuming they'll be there all season. I hope.
Oh, there definitely will be. Hold on. Well, keep talking. I got something.
I wanted to this. You know what's crazy about this schedule to me?
Tell us.
So, I'm very excited. It seems like it's going to be like sort of like a breakneck pace to this game. I've noticed that. So the first 2 seasons of Celebrity Big Brother also had 13 episodes. This season has 15 episodes. So we're getting 2 more episodes this season, but the time frame is much shorter. If you look at it, so season 1 of CBB was 26 days. Season 2 is 29 days. This season coming up is going to be 3 weeks. So we're talking 21, maybe 22 days, but 2 extra episodes. So what do you guys think of this schedule? I think we have a week where there's like 4 or 5 episodes literally in 1 week.
I actually have a copy of the schedule.
Oh, yeah?
I do. I
It's
have
laminated.
I was like,
It's
wow,
not-
it's on
It's
4
not
pages.
laminated, but I did come home with it today, and Tommy was like, "What is this?" I do have a copy of the schedule, and I'd be very happy to share that with you. But
Yeah.
first, I was working
Yes.
on this image. If you can just bear with me, I'm not here. Okay, so here we are.
Oh, this is the okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is the image I found of everybody
Do we see
around the
purple hair?
table. They're cheersing. Oh, you're right. I
Nope.
don't see any purple hair. Maybe that's her in the blue skirt.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I think that's who that is.
Yeah.
The blue skirt. Blue skirt. I'm sorry, I know you guys are still looking at it, but I'm also Googling something else.
Lamar looks so small compared to all of them.
Yeah.
Looking at this picture too, I want to ask you guys about the house too. I just brought up the schedule. We did barely
right.
spoke about it, but we need to talk about the house a little bit too. I don't know if you guys took the house tour that they put up on socials.
I've seen like bits and pieces, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of the staircase in this picture?
I don't care about the staircase. I know. Listen. There's been a huge thing on all the socials regarding the staircase and the fact that the spiral staircase is gone.
Yeah.
This really doesn't resonate with me.
I think it was Josh. I think Josh tweeted like "R.I.P. staircase" or something like that.
I've seen more people getting upset about how like the sliding door is now those two like double doors to the outside.
The sliding door is now
like to go from the kitchen to the backyard.
Yeah,
there was like that sliding door. Now it's just
you-
like two double doors that you open like normal doors.
If you go back to that picture too, where they were just toasting,
Like
that
right
was-
under the
that was
stairs.
posted on Twitter. Yeah, you can see like the spot that they used to open the door at is blocked by the stairs. Like
It is. I don't
Oh,
see any
wow.
door though. Now that you mention it.
It is. If you look closely, you can see like the two gold like pulls for it underneath that like beam.
oh, I see it.
Oh,
I
right
see it.
above Chris's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. These things don't resonate with me.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
really care.
Yeah, I don't really care about that either.
I just
Hold
like
on.
I like to see the
Oh,
the
please.
changes to the house, like the fact that like BB23 for the first time we had a door on the bathroom. Like I think
right, yeah.
because the way they configure the house changes the game. Like if you're in the kitchen and there's no door on the bathroom, like there's depending on how loud they're talking, you might be able to hear a conversation while you're in the kitchen from the bathroom. Where now they've added a whole wall and a door to this thing. Now you can't even hear it. I feel like all those little changes to the house impact the game, and that's why I'm interested in them also. So, but yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing. You can find this on Reddit. Like somebody else came up with this.
I just wrote it down in my notebook.
I didn't even do that. I was like, I'll find out when it's on. I'll figure it out.
Somebody else did this, and like it's color coded, and it's really wonderful. I have it saved on my.
Yeah, I'm
work
gonna need that
computer.
one.
Yeah, I have it saved on my work computer. I'll have to send it to you all.
I thought he
You know,
made it. I was like, wow, you really committed to this. There's a lot.
Like, wow,
Gina.
you really don't work hard anymore. Like,
Gina, are you saying, Gina, you don't want like a photocopy of my loose leaf notebook?
I'm really okay on that. I
That's
think
literally
I think I'm
exactly
fine.
what she's
I think I'm
saying.
good.
I just want to
Um,
say that when Kyle said he had a copy of the schedule, I anticipated it like being on his computer, not a physical copy. And now I'm very upset that it's not laminated.
Did you have to leave to go print it out? Is that what you were doing?
No, it was very far on the side of the bed. I came home with this printed out because the printer at work prints in color, and I was like,
Nice.
I'm gonna print this correct because it's color coded.
Yeah.
So. No, not yet. Like as a joke, like it really is. So, like number one,
I wasn't
I do
joking.
the premiere like Wednesday. So now because it's yellow, we know that it's on from 8 to 9.
Nice.
And this continues with the rest, and like this all color coded. It's really very beautiful. And I figured that we could go over this when we're talking about when jury duty will air. Obviously, because like everybody has jibes.
Jive.
What was that word? One more time. What do we have?
Everybody has jobs and things to do. So I thought it would be really good to just go over this week over week and figure out when we can commit. to chatting with our friends. That's all. That's the only reason why I wanted printed. That's all I had to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be that silent. Yeah, so we'll figure it out as we go along. But there's a lot to discuss, obviously, because Gina can't do Fridays.
Wow.
Yeah, you're saying wow, but I don't really want to do
Jeez.
Fridays either. I want to have a life.
Those
sorry.
Fridays
Don't
are.
give me a wow. We've never done Fridays.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna hear wow. I don't want to do Friday.
I'm just being an idiot.
I know.
Although Fridays are interesting. There's the Fridays on here. Those are 2-hour episodes. Are those doubles? Are those double evictions?
I don't care. It's too long. I
feel
unless
like
I
they
had
have to
nothing
be.
else
There's got to
going
be some
on.
kind of a something if there's that few episodes,
Right?
you know?
Friday 8 to 10. Friday the 4th.
If
Friday
it's
the
listen,
11th.
if it seems interesting, like we'll pull in one of our friends. If Tommy's not doing something, if Warren's not doing something, Gary is really excited about Australian Survivor, so I don't think he gives two craps about Celebrity Big Brother. But we can pull in one of our friends. Oh, Melissa, who ghosted us for tonight. Ghosted us. She said, "I'll let you know," and she's like, "Bye," and I didn't hear a single thing else. But
No.
no, that's fine. Like maybe she'll want to join us or something as like a third, like for when Gina can't make it or for when I can't make it. Because I still can't do Sundays, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't have anything else for preseason chatter. Unless you want to talk alliances. Like I definitely see a Carson, Todrick, Cynthia Bailey team up.
Yeah.
Maybe a Chris Kirkpatrick with them too. I
Do you
just feel like
think they would try
Herbie-
to replicate like a cookout, a celebrity cookout,
I hope not. I
or is
wouldn't
that
like
too
that.
new and too fresh in everybody's brains?
I don't
That's
ever want to
that's
see
fine.
another cookout.
I don't know that we ever will.
I
You
don't
don't
want
think
to see
so?
another one. Nope. I don't think we will because people are very in tune to it now, and people don't like
Mhm.
that. But honestly, I don't really want to see another cookout. I don't want to talk about race anymore on Big Brother. I talk about race every single day. I want to just see people playing a game. Just like if I sit down on a Saturday night to play Uno, I don't want to talk about who's white or black. I just want to make you draw too. Yeah, I watch these things to be removed from my real life, and I think it was great that 23 brought it in. We did what we needed to do, and now we're moving on. We're back to the simplicity of the game. Just my opinion. So I don't really want to see another cookout. I actually don't think we have enough POCs for another cookout anyway, because you only have what, 4?
Well, there's 11 house guests.
Yeah, but 4 is not going to get it done.
Cynthia, Lamar,
Todrick and
Todrick.
Todd.
4.
It's
Well,
more-
because I have them on the side because I had the images.
yeah.
Mm.
So look, yeah, so it's just Lamar, Todrick, Cynthia, and Todd, and like Todd doesn't really seem like he really knows what's happening. I feel like he's just there for funsies and just wants to meet people.
Based on his socials, like his contributions to like the intros and stuff, he just seems like a very like soft-spoken guy that's happy to be there.
I hate to see it.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. He's giving me first boot energy. Like, I don't know how long he's gonna be sticking around for.
But the thing about him is that I feel like because he doesn't really know what's going on is a reason not to boot him first.
Right. I think that
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think that he could kind of just float along for a while, honestly. I don't think he's going to cause any waves. He's not going to annoy anybody, I don't think. Like, he's just going to kind of like be hanging out and people are going to be like, "Hey, you want to work with me?" You know, like I feel like he's just going to kind of like skate by for a while.
That's kind of what I'm expecting from Cynthia, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched any of the Housewives, but I understand that she is a non-event on it. She kind of just seems to just exist, not really make any waves.
Now, see, do we think though that like she could be? Because I feel like, you know, maybe she'll get in there and she'll just, I don't know. I feel like
just fucking rip through everyone.
Like the Real Housewives. I when I think of like a show like the Real Housewives, I think of a lot of drama, and like she might be the least dramatic housewife, but she's still on that show. Like maybe she'll get in there, and because she doesn't have any of the other housewives, she'll just let loose.
It's possible. It's possible. I just look at this picture. This doesn't look like a fiery woman to me. This strikes me as what was her name? The housewife that was on Dancing with the Stars. What was her name? Tommy?
Oh, I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it just looks too sweet. This looks too sweet.
But the one that was on Dancing with the Stars was not sweet.
She wasn't sweet. Oh, Kenya
Moore.
Kenya
yeah.
Moore. She
Mhm.
wasn't sweet.
Well, she wasn't not sweet, but she wouldn't let you clap at her because she'd clap back.
So she just respected herself.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That doesn't make her a fiery housewife.
She used to say
It just
she's
makes-
gone with the wind fabulous, and she'd twirl around.
Oh, well, listen. There's something to be said about loving yourself and being confident in your own skin. So maybe that's all it was. I don't know. I just feel like she's not going to really make any waves. Who do we think is going to win this sucker?
Oh man.
Chris Kirkpatrick.
I mean, again, I feel the best about Todrick and Carson.
Yeah. Carson.
I do. I feel good about him. Especially because I feel like Ross would have given him a lowdown, you know? I don't know.
All right.
I want to go for an underdog.
So who are you going for?
I don't think most people are gonna choose this person to win, but I'm just gonna lay it out there. I'm rooting there. I'm rooting for Lamar Odom. I want to see him win this thing.
John's pick to win. Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
Gina's pick?
I said Todrick and Carson.
That's
Pick-
final. That's final.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing
pick-
final two or just winner?
I don't know.
She-
I don't know which
she
one
did
I feel
finals.
better about, but
I was asking for a winner. She did final two.
I can't decide.
Your answer is your answer. Warren's next. Just going in order of, the screen here.
The person that I want to win the most is Chris Kirkpatrick, but I think the person who has the sneakiest shot to win and very well might is Misha Tate.
Really? Misha Tate. FTW.
I think she's going to be a beast in the comps and might be able to hold her own in the socials.
Okay. Right, because we know that's always a factor in Celebrity Big Brother, right? America giving them some kind of something, like Power of the Publicist, CBB2. I'm sure there was something in one. We don't remember. It was a long time ago. But, Tommy, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with the Olympic skater, whose name I can't say.
Mirai Nagasu.
Mirai
Yeah,
Nagasu.
I like her. I like her a lot.
I mean,
not for any
listen,
reason, just because I just feel like, why not?
she's a cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Cutie patootie.
I
I
think
don't
she's
know.
gonna be good. I think she's gonna be good.
She could be ruthless. You never know. Don't make that face.
I just look at this face and it's just not giving me ruthless. Like
I don't
She
know.
could be a
She's
silent
giving
assassin.
me
hey.
it's Saturday night. Do you guys want to bake?
Listen,
it's
listen.
giving
listen.
it's giving me very sweet.
You say that now, but listen,
I
she's
do.
she's an Olympic athlete, man. Like you gotta be tough to succeed at that level. I think Mariah's gonna be good. I really
And
do.
what's her sport?
She's an Olympic
Figure
skater.
skating.
Right.
You don't wait. You don't think that? Have you heard about Tanya Harding?
I have.
Yikes.
It's a
I
tough.
have.
Listen,
But what I also listen with the least amount of shade possible. What I also know is that Celebrity Big Brother 3 was brought to us to directly compete with the Winter Olympics. And if you're telling me that she's a figure skater and she's in the Big Brother house, she didn't make it to the Olympics. So
Is that why it's only 3 weeks?
Is she ferocious? Is she whatever?
I don't think she's a figure skater anymore.
Yeah, I think she retired. She's a 2-time Olympian and a medalist.
Oh, she's old. She doesn't look old.
Well, she's old.
I don't know how old she is, but I mean, even
no,
if
she's a former figure skater.
Yeah,
a former. So she's retired. It's not just that she didn't qualify like Lolo Jones. Well, it's just that she didn't try.
I honestly don't know, but she's been in the Olympics twice. There also has been a disruption because of COVID. So the Winter Olympics this year are already a year late.
Okay.
And listen, just to get into the Olympics, she might have been a professional figure skater for years, earning her way in.
I'm not being shady. I'm just.
I don't know. I sound like you're
Celebrity
being a
Big Brother
shady.
is now known for failed Olympians. Like, I'm just saying. So when we're talking about somebody's ferocity, it could just come with a question. That's all. I'm just playing devil's advocate. We're having a good time.
I think she's retired from.
Okay. All right.
From professional figure skating.
All right.
So, yeah.
I can't wait to be proven wrong. When it comes to Big Brother, I like nothing more.
I have a good feeling about Marie.
All right.
I'm still rooting for Lamar, but I have a good feeling about Marie.
All right. Well, obviously.
I hope I've said her name right because I've said it a lot. So.
Yeah, and if you're rooting for her, you didn't get her name right, then like you're done. You're like dead in the water. I'm rooting for Toddy. Toddy and Toddy only.
Surprise.
Yeah, probably gonna be first boot. If not, definitely a Shannon Elizabeth exit. Looking at like a midway boot, 4th place, 3rd, whatever she got. Yeah. But I'd like for him to win. He deserves it. No, he deserves it. Based on what? I don't know anything yet. Nothing's happened. I can't say he deserves it. It's not true. Taking that back.
Okay. Okay. I looked up Marie, and in December of 2020, she announced that she was most likely done competing after having surgery to repair a torn labrum in her hip.
There you go. Okay.
So not a failed figure skater.
not a failed
retired figure skater.
Okay. Oh, hold on now. Because one might also say that she was forced to retire.
God. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just.
I gotta say, she's a 2-time Olympian. So like, I feel like
I'm not saying she's not wildly accomplished. Okay.
This somehow became Kyle thinks she sucks. She's a bad figure skater.
I know that's not really what I said.
Here.
I'm just we were talking about tenacity, and that's all I was trying to get at. Was that like this
she's
is
the
somebody
first
whose
woman
career
to
has already
land a
ended.
triple axel.
Yeah, Olympic medalist.
You're judging her off her face. You don't know her. Like,
wait,
suddenly
that's what
we
we're
are all behind
doing.
her.
Wait, that's what we're all doing.
Like
I'm
she's
not doing
failed,
anything
her
different than what y'all are
tenacity.
doing. Like we are all sitting here looking at a picture and saying whether or not they are going to win this thing. I am not doing anything different than what y'all are doing.
You are just going in on her.
I'm not. I don't think I do not agree with that. I'm saying we're acting like she's such a fierce competitor because she's an Olympian. I'm just saying she no longer is. So I don't think you get to keep saying. That's all.
You see, that's the thing, though.
God.
That's the thing. I think that if you're an Olympian, I think you're automatically a fierce competitor. You don't make it there unless you are. Like the most competitive I am is in a side.
I don't really give a damn. I didn't even know who she was before she came on my show. Okay, I don't know anything about her.
Well, I have to tell you, I have to
forward.
tell you, I have really enjoyed this portion of the show. It
I
has
just
been.
feel like anytime I have an opinion
Oh,
to the
no.
contrary, people can't wait to rip me up for it.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
this
Oh,
has
wow.
been.
she was an Olympian that is no more. The last time we were presented with an Olympian that was no more, she was a total flop. And you cannot deny that. Lolo
That's true.
Jones
That's
has
true.
not been a success
That's
on
true.
any reality TV show she has ever appeared on.
No,
And the
that's-
last time somebody showed me a failed Olympian, it was a flop. So of course I don't have high hopes.
I will say here and now. I will
Oh my
say
God.
here and now. Lolo Jones is the worst.
No,
She has been on multiple shows that I love, and she's made
she was
me hate
terrible on the challenge, like Champs versus Stars. She was terrible on the regular challenge. She was terrible on Celebrity Big Brother 2. And like now you're giving me another Olympian that's
Yeah.
not competing in their native sport. I think I have a right to question it for just 2
All right.
seconds.
You know what? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. And you know what, Lolo Jones, if for some reason you're watching this, I'm not sorry because I don't want to have you on.
No, I'll never apologize
Yeah.
to Lolo.
Oh,
I
But
never.
Mariah, we'll see what
I don't
happens
want to
with
have
Mariah.
you on. I don't want to have you on, Lolo.
Oh,
No, I'd
my.
rather cancel the pod.
Enemies
than
of the podcast. Wow,
Yeah, I'd
wow,
rather
wow,
cancel
wow.
the pod than have Lolo on. Just kidding, unless we can hashtag the shit out of it. No, so Mariah, let's see what happens. Mariah, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Good luck.
All right.
Whew.
Well,
I
this
know
was a lot
that
of
is
fun.
not. I did not think that I was
Wild.
going to get into a heated argument over a girl I don't know.
I'm having so much fun. So
I definitely figured I might fight over Toddy, but I definitely did not think that Mariah was going to be at the center of the argument. Well,
it's a testament to how fiery she is. We haven't even seen her yet. And we're fighting over her.
Well, now I'm really rooting for her.
I
Yeah,
can't wait for her to be
switch.
first moon.
I might switch from Lamar. I might switch from Lamar to Mariah.
Okay, again, to recap, she's done nothing different. This is all us.
Yes. No, she has swayed every single one of us in this call, except for Kyle. And we're all going to root for her just to spite him.
The show doesn't start for 2 days.
Isn't that sick? Isn't that
I hope she
sick?
takes Todrick out week 1.
What is that? What the hell is wrong with you all? Like,
Yeah, that
just
She wins
rooting against
HOH
me
and
as if
nominates
I'm
him
rooting
immediately.
against her. I was just offering another side of the argument. I was continuing the conversation. I don't give a damn about this girl.
Oh,
This is ridiculous.
And that's why
my
she's going
God.
to take out the one person you love.
That is okay.
Oh,
and on
wow.
that note, I
I
certainly
really
had
don't-
enough.
we gotta have Mariah. Please come on our show.
Oh,
Mariah,
wow.
please
Ooh.
join the panel. Once you come out of the Big Brother house victorious,
But
please
I'm not
please
mad at
come on jury
Mariah.
duty.
I'm not mad at her. I don't care. Like, do whatever you need to do. Get the money.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you're playing a good game. I'm here for it. Boot them if you're good. Like, you know.
You're playing a good game. Show doesn't start for 2 days.
No, I didn't say you're
I'm
playing
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, wow.
ridiculous. Preseason. Tonight was an era.
Wild.
I hate
was a lot of
everybody.
fun. I'm so happy. I'm so
Well, I
happy.
guess we're back on Wednesday. Can't wait.
Oh my God.
What time is that?
Check your
I think it's
schedule.
eight to
I
9.
tossed it because you guys fucking pissed me off. 8 to 9. So I guess what, 9:15? I guess we'll be here,
We'll be there.
right?
Woohoo.
Super pumped.
Really? The first one is only like an hour? Like,
Right? That's so weird.
are we sure? All right, maybe this schedule's for crap. Let's just make sure before we unless there's something else that anybody wants to add. We're already
I
at
mean-
over an hour, so
everything I've seen has said that the premiere is 8 to 9. But
Yeah.
I
just
mean,
want to confirm.
this is a
It's
weird
definitely
this is a very weird schedule, though. You know, I mean,
Yeah, but celebrity is always like that.
yeah,
Celebrity is always a mess.
because we do still have a 2-hour episode in the first week. You know, that Friday, the third episode Friday will be 8 to 10. You know,
Which
so
is so strange.
yeah.
Jeans, you have work, right?
On Friday, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have plans anyway.
What
How
is it
can
on
you-
Wednesday and Friday this week?
Wednesday,
It's-
Thursday, Friday,
yeah,
I think.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Sunday.
The
So
following
maybe-
week.
I could
following
do
week-
Thursday. I could do Thursday.
Yeah, I'm good for Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thursdays from 9 to 10, from what I understand. Let's just confirm everything. Wednesday, definitely from 8 to 9. Right, because the Amazing Race is on at 9. Tuesday, it says from 9 to 10. That's
Tuesday.
Thursday? I was like, don't throw a Tuesday at me.
Is it Tuesday? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Thursday. Thursday, 9 to 10. It's a lot of Big Brother.
It's literally 15
Yeah.
episodes in 3 weeks.
We went from 0 to 100 real quick.
I know. And then we have Sunday. I mean, I can't do Sunday. But then we have Monday, February 7th. Are we really doing 3 episodes in one night? I guess we can talk about this offline. We'll let people know on the socials. How do we want to handle this? So I guess maybe every Sunday we'll post on our story what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
For all the millions that are watching, I'm
I mean,
waiting with bated breath.
If you
pop on.
if you guys even want to do like a Saturday, afternoon episode to cover Thursday and Friday or something, that would be cool with me. We'll talk about it offline.
Mm-hmm.
Not this week, but going forward, maybe I'd be open
Okay.
to that conversation. Yeah, sure. So preseason chatter. Anything else that anyone would like to add?
That's pretty much it. The only other thing, and we can talk about it when the show gets started, but I'm interested in what some of the twists are that we might see. That's all. We've gotten some interesting twists from the first 2 Celebrity Big Brother seasons, and I'm interested. And I'd rather almost talk about it after the premiere, because we might get some
Mhm.
information
Right.
about it, then.
Yeah. And
we can
Julie said
kinda-
it was a new game. She did.
Yeah.
That was in one of those social media posts. So like,
Yeah.
unless you just like, just
Yeah.
like a thing to say.
So,
Mhm.
but that's the one thing the only other thing that I would have to add is I'm interested to see what some of the twists might be for this season. So, especially in such a shortened season.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. Well, listen, I would love to have Warren and Tommy back separately throughout the season, and then have another family affair for the finale.
Yeah.
Leave your schedule open. We'll discuss later. I don't know who is available. Just drop this on you now. But yeah. Final thoughts.
I'm so excited. Just like the Pointer Sisters.
You're so excited.
Oh my god.
And let's go, Mariah.
Hashtag Mariah for the win.
But not at Todrick's expense. Mariah for
Mariah.
Final 2.
Mariah for Final
Final
Two.
Lying together. You never know.
Yeah. Todrick and Mariah Final 2 seems fine to me, even though I still don't know this girl.
Mariah's going to be figure skating on stage during Todrick's next tour.
No, she's not, because
Todrick on ice.
I will be at that tour,
Todrick
and
on ice.
I don't want to see him on ice. I did not drop such a pretty penny to see him.
See Ice Capids.
Yeah, absolutely. To see basically like Disney on ice. No, absolutely not. So anyway, so Wednesday, we're back at 9:15. That's all we know for sure right now.
Yeah.
And we'll post the rest later. All right. Thank you to Warren and Tommy for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're super excited. We'll be back on Wednesday. Follow us on the socials, like, subscribe, tell a friend, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. We're out of here. Thanks. Bye.